In traditional machine learning, we learn a mapping between two finite dimensional spaces. A neural network takes a vector as input and produces another vector as output. But many real-world scientific problems do not operate on vectors. They operate on functions. For example, in physics and engineering, systems are often described using partial differential equations or PDEs. In fluid dynamics, material science, climate modeling, and electromagnetics, the input is a function defined over a space, and the solution is also another function. So instead of learning a function between vectors, we want to learn a mapping between functional spaces. More formally, this becomes a mapping between two separable Banach spaces. Such a mapping is called an operator. This leads to the idea of a neural operator. Instead of learning a function, the neural network learns an operator that maps one function to another. So why is this important? Traditional numerical solvers like finite element methods or finite difference methods solve PDEs for only one specific configuration at a time. If we change boundary conditions, parameters, or grid resolution, we must solve the entire system again, which is computationally expensive. Neural operators aim to learn the entire solution operator of a family of PDEs. After training, the model can instantly predict solutions for new conditions and even different discretizations. So one of the most successful implementations is the Fourier neural operator or FNO. The key idea comes from Fourier analysis. We know that convolution in the spatial domain becomes multiplication in the Fourier domain. This allows us to model global interactions efficiently. The architecture works as follows. First, the input function is lifted into a higher dimensional representation using a simple linear layer or MLP. Then the model applies several Fourier layers. Inside the Fourier layer, the function is transformed into the frequency space using a Fourier transform. The network then applies a learned transformation to the Fourier coefficients, typically modifying only the low frequency component while filtering out high frequency noise. After that, an inverse Fourier transform brings the representation back into the spatial domain. At the same time, a parallel linear transformation is applied directly in the spatial domain, and both results are added together and passed through a nonlinear activation function. Finally, another projection maps the representation back to the target functional space. The result is a model that learns how information propagates globally across space, effectively approximating the solution operator of a PDE.